Yo, what's going on guys? Today I've got a video on teaching you how to get flip resets and how to stay consistent with them. Alright guys, so I'm going to try help you flip reset in this video. I'm going to try help you stay consistent with them. I'm going to put the video into steps to make it a lot easier to understand. So here we go. Alright, so step one. The most important step is the setup. You want to roll the ball up, be behind it, and get one touch. Simple as that. So roll the ball up the wall, be behind it, and get a touch up. I want you doing this until you have it consistent. You roll the ball up the wall, go behind it, and get a touch up. Just keep doing that until you can get it consistent. You roll the ball up the wall, behind it, get a touch up. That is step one. Now step two is after you can roll the ball up the wall, get a touch up with it. I want you spinning with either air roll right or air roll left, not the normal air roll, because that would be really hard to, like normal air roll is really hard to stay consistent with. I want you using air roll right or air roll left. After you get the first touch, good touch, I want you air rolling, so you're straight onto the ball, like this, okay? So, let's do it one more time. Behind the ball, good touch, and then air roll straight. So you're straight onto the ball like this, okay? I do have my controller overlay on this video to make things a lot easier to explain, so hopefully that can help you. But step one, as you guys have seen, is roll the ball up, be behind it, good touch. And step two is I want you to be straight onto the ball. If you're going from this way, straight on like this. So you have to air roll left. I use air roll left. You have to air roll left a bit more than on this one. With air roll left, you just have to touch it and just press it a tiny bit and you're straight. Whereas with this wall, you have to air roll round a little bit, and you can go like that. Okay, so that's the first two steps. Touch up the wall and straight. Alright, so step three is to get the actual flip reset. So after you roll the ball up the wall, you get a good touch up, you're straight, you can then spin and you'll have the flip reset to use. So let's do it one more time. You roll the ball up the wall, get a good touch out, you go straight, maybe get one touch, flip reset and use it. For step three, after you get the touch and the control, it is all about timing for the flip reset. I'd say you definitely have to perfect the timing, which is quite tough. It will take some time, but the timing is the most important thing. So it should look something like this. Good touch, control, and then good spin timing, and then you should get the flip there. I didn't use it there, but I'll try to show you again. So good touch, control, time the flip reset, and then there you go. And now once you perfect those three steps, which is the touch, the control, the flip reset, and to use it, we'll go on to actually getting quite fancy with your control, getting controls in nice ways that is hard to read for your opponents. So one thing to get fancy with your control is definitely, like, if you come into free play and you just like try and do this, you try and float in the air. As you can see how I move the control, the analog on my control, I do move it quite a lot. Obviously if I stop moving it, I'm just holding R1 and I'll keep floating, but obviously I'll hit this wall in the end. So you want to learn how to just general float. You can see how I just move the analog a little bit here just to keep control, and then you can go like different ways, like under like this, or over, or sideways. It does take time to get like control like this, but it's definitely possible, and I'm hoping just my controller overlay, you seeing the things that I'm pressing here, will help. So R1, I'm holding air roll left. Boost, I'm just tapping it, like every second I'm tapping boost to stay in the air, and then the analog I'm using to actually move my car wherever I need to go. So if I need to go over here, I'll go over there, and if I need to go back, I'll go back, and I'll stay in the air, hopefully just about stay in the air. Higher, you hold more boost, lower, stop holding boost, and yeah, once you have control like this, it'll be a lot easier to, when you get the good first touch and then you go for some like cool control, like you get the flip reset like that, maybe a double, it'll be a lot easier to do things like that. with just perfecting general car control, it'll be 10 times easier. So to perfect general car control, you don't actually want to have the ball. You don't want to train with the ball. As I said, you just want to train right here, double jump or single jump, whatever you want, and just perfect actual car movement, car control, and things like that. I'd say this is definitely the best way to do it. So to put that in short, practice car control. You want to double jump or single jump. Start air rolling left straight away. Like if you can do like one singular spin like that, and then you can end up double jumping and doing 2. And then hopefully you can implement some boost into that, and then end up keeping yourself going. And trust me, when you get this down, the flip resets and car control and just mechanics in the air will be so much easier. Okay, so this is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3, and this is step 4. Okay, so once you have them all down, it should look something like this. And now we're moving on to step 5, where you get the touch, the control, and now you're actually creative with your flip reset, so you're hard to read for the opponents. So something I like to do after I get a good touch is spin to it like this, get the flip reset onto the right. So when I get the flip reset to the right of the ball, I then have multiple options. I can shoot straight away to the corner. I can shoot straight away to the corner. I can fake it. I can go for a double flip reset. Usually just gives me multiple options, so it's really hard for my opponents to read. So this is the double flip reset. This is how you can just shoot straight away. And then this is the fake. So good touch up the wall, nice control, nice flip reset, and now I go for an air dribble this time. This time I'm going to get good control, nice touch, good control, flip reset, and now I'm going to just shoot it down the middle. So you can basically have in your mind where you want to go after you've perfected this. So right here, I'll try go top right. So good first touch, nice control, good flip reset. Now I'll go top right. So you can already have in your mind what you're going to do. Especially you can base it off the opponent's positioning. Like a lot of opponents will be front post here, so you go high, then you can get the double. A lot of the time when you're going up the wall like this, they'll be rotating over there. So you want to get a good touch, flip reset, and then take it to the far corner. So it would just be hard for them to reach that in time, especially if you're faster with getting the flip reset, faster with getting the control. Like you can always get things faster. And then obviously you can get fancy with it and you end up doing whatever you want with it. Using the ceiling for your flip resets, you definitely have to be quite advanced though, because it is definitely like a harder flip reset to pull off. And just make sure you have in the back of your mind while you're learning how to flip reset that it's going to take you a while anyway. Like it is a very hard mechanic in the game, and especially like there's multiple steps and it is hard to do. So give yourself some patience like with learning it. Just make sure you take step by step and you're perfecting it every time. And then over time you should be fine, and you should definitely see yourself improve fast. But I'm hoping with these 4 or 5 steps that I've gave you, you can have better time flip resetting, and hopefully they're a lot easier for you now. So what I've spoken about here is pretty much all the wall flip resets, the good touch, the control, the flip reset, and using it. Now I'm going to speak about the ground flip resets. I know you still go in the air, but they are a bit different. A lot of them to do with dribbles and things like that, and in general just trying to be a bit more creative, because you're a lot less creative from the floor, because obviously the wall is harder to read than the floor. The most consistent one for me is the dribble, the double jump, couple touches, you get the reset and then you use it. They are quite situational in game, because obviously you have to have the right amount of boost, the right positioning and things like that. But I would say once you get it down, I mean you want to get it down regardless, because obviously you're trying to learn flip resets, and the more creative you are, obviously the harder you are to read. But yeah, with the ground ones, you want to wait for a bounce, go up. You can basically choose how high you want to go depending on how much boost you have in game. get the flip reset and then use it. Definitely depends on like how much control you have, like with the dribble. Then that means you can double jump a couple touches and use the reset. So you definitely want to be good at dribbling for the ground resets. For the bounce ones, it's a little bit different. Like obviously you can just wait for a bounce, make sure you get a decent double jump onto it, use some boost, good flip reset touch like earlier, and then you can basically do whatever you want after that. I hope this video has helped you in just trying to get better flip resets in general. Let me know like what I can do better, how I can explain things better, and what videos you want to see in the future. Thanks for watching, guys.